Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And some things have changed around here. For the better, I think. I have greatly increased my storage capacity. Unfortunately, my sign situation has a problem, which is the texture loading silliness. I've determined it's not OBS that's causing this. I should probably do a reboot and see if that helps. But who's got time for reboots? And then I've also set up a little bit of a living space for myself, along with some decorations. So we got sort of a studio concept going here. Whatever. And I've taken advantage of the screenshot facility that I told you I was going to abuse so long ago. Frankly, I sort of had a little debate with myself about whether I really wanted to go public with this, which was a stupid debate to have because my Instagram has been public for almost 8 years. So, like, it's not a secret. Anyway, yeah, these are my photos. One of my hobbies, when I'm not playing video games and when I'm not recording myself talking to a camera, is taking photos. I actually haven't done a whole lot since the pandemic started, but I am looking to produce some new content. And I have so much old content that I haven't done anything with. So, this here is Ellie. I'm going to try and get the cursor off her face, which is not great. We'll just do that. Just poke her chin. I met Ellie in Cancun in 2019. It was basically the last cool thing that I did before the whole world shut down. This is probably one of my favorite photos that I've taken that is appropriate for the channel or for Instagram. And yes, I have taken some that are not. Ellie is, I believe she's getting into acting. She's in California someplace, and I owe her some more edits. Unfortunately, they're rather difficult. They had her put on this crummy fake tan for the shoots, and it turns out that if you don't let that shit sit properly, and then you go out into Cancun weather and get sweaty, it gets a little spotty. And it makes your beautiful young skin look like you're old and have destroyed yourself with sun damage. Not easy. And I don't use, like, fancy AI tools for that stuff. I do it by hand. Anyway, over here, this is Farley, and she's doing her very first burlesque, which was a Roxanne kind of theme. I have a ton of photos of Farley. Really hoping to publish some more of those eventually. This here is Callista. As soon as she depixelates, yep, there we go. Put our finger there for the moment. I also met Callista in Cancun, and I believe she told me that one of the things she does other than modeling is wrestling. I've never seen it though. I'm sure I'd like it. Anyway. And then finally, this was not a photo that I've taken, but if you're interested in finding my Instagram, you should be able to scan that QR code. And I tell you what I'm not going to do is put a link to it in the description, so you're on your own. So I think that makes for a nice little bit of decoration in the bedroom area of the studio. And then I've got a little observation room over here with Jack. Good work, Jack. So, now that I've got that out of the way, I don't think the stuff down there has changed any. But now that we've got that out of the way, I think it's time to go and set up the vehicles that I wanted to take care of at the various teleporters, which means it's time for us to head back up to the surface. Oh, I guess one last thing before we go. I was able to get stalker teeth going. I don't know if it triggered it, but the next time that I loaded up the game after setting these guys loose, they were dropping teeths all over the place. So I leave them out because eventually they stop dropping new teeth if there are a bunch already there. And, no point in just filling up my inventory endlessly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So yeah, we are very well situated resource-wise here, so let's go someplace else. Oh, you know the other thing that I did in between episodes? Is I built a whole bunch of ion power cells and batteries. All my stuff is now ion powered. Get in there. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So we got 6,000 power on the Cyclops, which should be plenty for all our needs. And now I can be a little bit more reckless with things like shield generators. So that'll be fun.
Engine powering up.
You might want to move. Alright. So up we go. Yeah, there it goes. Still being weird about textures. I don't know why. One of these days I will actually finish building the new PC that is upstairs, and hopefully that will resolve all such problems. And also open up the opportunity to cover some games that I've been waiting on, including the Plague Tale sequel. That's actually the only one on my mind that's waiting on a graphics upgrade to play. But it's a big one. I'm looking forward to that one quite a bit. And I believe this might be the usual route up, or at least it's the route we took last time. And you know what just occurred to me is I took a whole bunch of stuff out of storage when I moved out of Alpha Base, didn't I? I probably don't have a lot of supplies up there. So I should maybe be on the lookout for some things as I make my ascent. I figure I'm just going to make Seamoth. And Seamoth wants titanium, power cell, glass, lubricant, lead. Alright, lubricant won't be a problem. I can supply the power... no, I don't want to do that. I wonder what... oh, no, I can't do that because I have ion cells in the storage, I think. I can't remember if I replaced those. Anyway, there's quartz down there, and I need glass, so I'm just going to go get the quartz. Yeah, there you are. And I should also be on the lookout for titanium and lead and copper. If I stock up on those things, I'll be just fine. And I don't need enameled glass, I just need regular glass. I need to keep that in mind too. Come on now. I suppose it would have been reasonable for me to go and do some resource gathering and just go ahead and stock up Alpha Base. But frankly, this has been another in-between episodes where I actually didn't feel like spending a lot of time on Subnautica. I did play a little bit more Batman. I'm still working on 100%ing the Riddler challenges in Arkham City. And also, Pacific Drive is out now. So I played a fair bit of that yesterday. And I might do a Pacific Drive episode. I'm not going to do a full playthrough. But maybe like a long episode where I just do a run. Just kind of as a check out the game kind of thing. Actually, if I do that sooner rather than later, that'd probably be a really good spot. But my last run went poorly, and I managed to make it back, but my car is real tore up. So I'm going to need to go on a titanium, good. Going to need to go on a chill mission to gather up some resources to get repaired up and stuff. Yeah, maybe I will do that. And who knows, that episode might even have come out already, because there's no particular reason for me to publish it in recording order. Won't that be confusing? That makes it even more appealing, don't you think? It does for me. And I can no longer say that my opinion is the only one that matters, because there are actually people like engaging now. Thanks, by the way. It should be obvious from my publishing history that I'm not doing this for attention, but well, you know, a bit of engagement still adds a little something to the experience. All right. Go ahead and empty this stuff out so that it's not full next time. I've barely left my doorstep and I'm already distracted. This is how I like to operate. Alright, I forget that these are so small. There's a part of me that's like, just don't use them, they're so small, it's hardly worth it. But it would drive me nuts having storage and just not putting things in it. Like, it exists, so it ought to have stuff in it. Right? You could read that as an innuendo. It wasn't intended as one, but I will accept the reading. Alright. Continuing on. That's like silver or nickel. I don't need that right now. Okay. And
Rigged for silent, run ahead slow.
I feel like last time I came through here I didn't actually encounter the big one. But I do think this is big one territory, isn't it? Also, what's over there? Have we checked out over there? Do I want to check out over there? Oh man, how have I not commented on that eyebrow ridge? He's got like Bowser eyebrows. Alright, up a little bit. Yeah, good. I hear somebody yelling, but it's not in here. Maybe he doesn't like to hang out with the giant skeleton? I'm sure most of you wouldn't like to hang out with a giant skeleton. I mean, it's preferable to hanging out with the thing when it was alive, probably. Because that guy could I'm hung up on something. Absolutely eat an adolescent ghost leviathan. Oh, what am I stuck on now? There we go. Well, he really doesn't seem to be down here, does he? Oh good, it's my favorite. And what do we have over here? A dead end. What's he doing? He's walking around on the ground for funsies? Yeah, get out the way. Oh, there's more titanium there. And I am wedged in a corner here. What am I seeing now? Is there more than one? Alright, how are we doing down there? Good. I want that titanium. So let's do something about that. Maybe pick a little fight with a crab squid while we're out. Huh. How about I have a snack before I take care of any of that? I hear you. Don't worry, I'm coming. Yeah, come get some. How do you like that? It's not a great grip for the grapple. Are you running away? What a shame. You gonna come back? No? That's fine. I'll be here when you're ready. Oh, you back. What is my grapple grabbing? Yeah, not so tough now, are ya? No, I don't even remember which of these I was grinding on. That's okay. I'm not going to worry about that other node. I don't think I... Well, actually, if I'm going to make more than one sea moth, I probably should worry about that other node. The plan is to make 4 sea moths. And I'm really just doing this for my own entertainment. It is not necessary. Actually, should I leave it at just 4? Should I make one for the quarantine platform too? Maybe I should. Why not? I could go really crazy and leave one at the floating island too. I mean, I'm already crazy, so I might as well embrace it, right? Just really maximize the litter that I'm going to leave behind on 4546B. For future explorers to scratch their heads over. What's with these guys? Brine lily. Well, so that suggests that the green stuff is brine. But I thought the whole thing about, like, brine and brine sickles was that it's, super saturated with salt, so it has a really low freezing point. So it's colder than the ambient water. Isn't that the thing? Alright, everybody calm down. We're just bumping into a few things. It's not like we're stuck on a didn't load in tree or something.
Ahead standard.
This is the least direct way out, isn't it? I feel like my usual route does not involve this much horizontal travel. Yeah, can I get out here, or do I need to go over there? I think here looks working-ish. It's a little narrow. Oh, and we're still not actually out. Yeah, this route is quite indirect. And also, I'm now stuck on something. I think I'm clear. Alright. That might be copper. I need some of that. So let's see about that real quick. I'm not entirely sure where I am. But I suppose I don't need to be. I forgot to empty, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Good job, Vic. Setting yourself up for success. Did I replace these batteries? You bet I did. I did not bother making replacement batteries for the ones that are waiting in Alpha Base. But frankly, I don't really need to worry about batteries anymore. Between the enormous capacity that I have and being able to charge on thermal vents, it's really pretty inconsequential.
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
Well, that sounds neat. Which 2 are missing? What is this? Oh. I was so unprepared to see those guys, I didn't even recognize them. Okay. Well, now I know where I am. Now, how about that copper? There we go. I mean, I'm honestly so bad at navigating Subnautica that even though I know what biome I am in, I still don't really know where everything else is by comparison. And you may have noticed by now that all of the yellow beacons are gone. They're still there. I just turned them off because I'm not searching wrecks anymore, so there's really no reason to be concerned about whether a wreck has a beacon or not. Did I tell you that after the glitch experience with the Cyclops, I went and checked out the Jelly Shroom biome and found power cell charger fragments there? They had mysteriously not loaded in previously. Very cool. But yeah, I don't think there are any more blueprints that I care about anymore, so I'm just gonna not sweat it. That was not very many coppers. I'm going to say that copper is not yet ticked off my list. I'm going to need to make 12 batteries. So that's exactly enough for the batteries that I'm going to need. So I am okay. But it wouldn't hurt to have some more. Okay. Now we need to head for Alpha Base. Which is over there. Here we go. 7 of the 9 preconditions, huh? I mean, honestly, I'm not very impressed. Maybe he was talking about the biome that I left, with the blood kelps and such. Because being stuck in a cave underwater does strike me as a problem. Alright, I guess I should get more up. I just like pinging once at a time. That's all. Alright. Well, you know, it's a lengthy trip through caves to actually get to the Lost River, but it's not all that far from home. Or rather, I guess it's not all that far from Friendly Waters. We're still a kilometer from home. Alright, I have not mined up the lead that I need, so that could be a problem. Oh, look, a wreck. No, just kidding. I am going to need a bunch of that. Lead, that is. And I certainly didn't bring any with me. So we'll see what we got at home, and then I guess we'll go do a little bit of gathering. Those lights are just not very useful. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get all the way up, so we don't have to deal with rocks hidden among the kelp. I think this might be my least favorite of the ambiances, because it makes me feel like there's something wrong with my sound system. Ooh. It's just all clickety. Yeah, this was not the correct way to go. Ugh. I don't know if I can make this, but I'm gonna try because I'm impatient for some reason. I cannot make it. Alright, so gotta go around. There we go. The lights are useful at extreme close range, which only feels extreme when you're in the dang submarine. I guess I should say the Cyclops. All of my vehicles technically are submarines, right? I mean, I guess the prawn suit is amphibious, so maybe calling it a submarine is excessive. Okay. Here we are back at Alpha Base. It's been a while, been it? And no, I am not going to use shark bait as one of the sea moths for the places. Shark bait is going to stay right there. Alrighty.
Engine powering down.
Here we are. And I suppose I should grab some of the stuff. Ah, screw it. Let's go over to the base and see if I left anything behind.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh man, I should have named one of my vehicles Nothing. Look, it's so sparse. Alright. Well, nothing there. I'm pretty sure, now that I'm thinking about it, that I really did clean this place out of all the useful stuff. Although 1 rubber and 1 lubricant will not go amiss. Alright. I don't need to open it, I can just look for that. Yeah, empty, empty, empty. And how we doing here? Fine. Okay, so we need lead. Scanner room. Here we go. There's no lead in range of the scanner room. Perfect. That's what I like to see. No, no. Thank you. All right. So, oh, look at that. Never mind. I'm all out of time. So come back and see me again tomorrow, and the hunt for lead will happen, and also some crafting, and not necessarily in that order.
Welcome aboard.
Talk to you soon.
All systems online.